Once again, it's 10 Toes Tuesday, baby. And it's April Fool's Day. I may not get another chance for a few years to do this, but this is a very solemn day to me. It's not a Fool's Day. We've got a friend that died, and this was his birthday. And he always stood 10 toes down. My friend's name was Carl. He loved motorcycles, he loved drinking, he loved cigars, he loved women. He was married, was a good family man, a good father, a good provider. He was one of my best friends. Anything I needed, Carl would help with. He wouldn't lie to me. He never told me any BS to spare my feelings. If it was a bad idea, Carl would say, that's a bad idea. When I got divorced, I was getting a divorce, he said, she ain't coming back. That's done and over with. So you can cry them tears or we can go smoke a cigar and have a beer. So that's what we did. All Carl would tell me is he wanted me to make it. And he was helping me because he saw better in me than I saw in myself. But he saw the fight. He saw that I had some dog in me. So this 10 Toes Tuesday is dedicated to Carl, whose birthday is today. And that's why I may not get for another few years to say happy birthday to him in a video that's a 10 Toes Tuesday. When Carl was young, he wasn't supposed to live. I think they gave him, he wasn't supposed to live past teens, past 19, 20, if that. He had some type of cancer, and I forget if they took his liver or his kidney. And he still drank like a fish. I know, but hey, as a grown man, I can't tell a grown man what to do. He had this cancer. He had multiple surgeries. They removed the cancer, and I think Carl lived to be, because he was 51, 52. He was a few years older than me. And that's the thing, is stuff is starting to not fade, but I don't have it as crisp as I need to because he's not here for me to go over it with him. Just like my brother and the gun, I have a few items that he gave me. I have an Alabama sweatshirt. He was from Arkansas, so our football teams collided, but we still loved each other. I love the Raiders. He was a Charger fan. It was like polar opposites. I'm black, Carl was white. I'm 5'9", Carl was 5'1". And just bear with me. I'm just remember, my friend, just like you would do. I'm not going to keep you long, though. I've got some things that I got to do up the road. What ended up happening was Carl was sick. He would get sick every year because of the cancer in his youth. And let's face it, his lifestyle. And his wife had started working on his lifestyle, and she got his diet better, and he was doing a lot better. He was, exercise, and he may not drink beer. He drank like zero, and he wasn't drinking all the time. But he went into the hospital, and he had to have surgery. I was worried. And this was the first time I had not been able to go up to the hospital and visit him. I was texting him. He didn't tell me the extent of what had happened. We later found out that his wife, who had put through nursing school, he had this surgery, and the surgeon had nicked his intestine, and it kept getting infected. And I was asking him, what's going on? Do I need to come down there? He said, no, I'll be out in a couple of days. Come by the house when I get out. Okay. They sent me a text. I text him about every day, every other day. And this particular day, he said, hey, send me something funny. Send me some more of those funny jokes. I said, okay. So I sent him some jokes. I said, are you all right? Yeah, I'm fine, man. I'll be out in a couple of days. I said, are you sure? I'll be out in a couple of days. Come see me then. I sent him the last text with this funny video. He laughed about it, said, oh, that's great. I love this stuff. Next day came, and I hadn't heard from him. I got busy at work, and I figured he was resting. I was going to text him the next day. Well, I got a call from a mutual friend that Carl was dead. He died of complications with that intestine being nicked. And this was right around 2019. This was right around when the virus had started. So I never got to see him. But he was a huge like sci-fi, Mandalorian, Star Wars, all of that fan. And he was cremated. And the urn that he got was a Mandalorian helmet. I didn't even know they made them, but she got him this Mandalorian helmet. Thank you guys for taking the time to let me tell you about a guy that's no longer here, but that you would love, and I'd have him on here if he hadn't have died tragically. He didn't die alone. His wife was with him. But yeah, I miss my friend. I think anybody, if you have somebody that has died and was close to you, I have a feeling you'd miss them as well. With that, I hope that you're having a good day. I hope that wherever you are, whatever time it is, something positive is going on, and that you have somebody in your life that is 10 toes down. Until next time, and there will be a next time. Big Unc.